Hello. Welcome to TV8 East. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the performance.
Hi everyone, my name is Dalannah Gail Bowen and I would like to welcome you to TV8 East. I'm excited to invite you to something special that we're doing on June the 21st, which is National Aboriginal Day. We are going to share some Indigenous songs as well as some improvised music around Indigenous music. So it will be pretty special. Improvised, of course, that's what 8east is all about. And we invite you to come along and join us. All my relations.
Tanse, hello. Welcome to TV8 East. You've got a fantastic lineup ahead of you. You're sure to enjoy it.
Hi there, my name is Ellyse Aasen and I'm the engineer for tonight's live stream on 8east. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome to TV8 East. Enjoy the show.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Corrine O'Sullivan and welcome to 8east TV. All right, you're listening to me, Ganergy, and I'm coming to you live from 8east, Pender and Carroll. This is 8east TV, the 7th episode, and it's the finale of the 2nd season. I'm here with Lisa May Killer and Dalannah Gail Bowen and Anthony McNabb Favel. The Fraser Valley drummers have just arrived. And you're going to get to hear some really, really great powwow music, a little poetry. I'm from the Tsleil-Waututh Nation. We're proud and powerful people. And I know that our friend Dalannah is Afro-American and Cherokee, plus my good friend over there, Anthony Favel. Well, he's just Cree, all over Cree. And of course, Lisa May. You're just going to have to be our honorary Indian today on this Aboriginal Day 2021. We're celebrating the solstice and commemorating those 215 plus. And this is how we do it. Take it away.
Good morning, guys.
8east TV.
The first thing I'm going to do is a Cherokee morning song. When there, oh, Thank you.
8east.
Hey! So do I keep going? Okay. So this is an Anishinaabe song, and it is about sending prayers to the Creator. Thank you.
That is awesome. Happy Aboriginal Day, everybody. We're kicking it off here at 8east TV. You can find us on Facebook. This is like the finale of the second season of 8east, and we're really proud to be sharing this time with you. And we're listening to Dalannah Gail Bowen. She is Cherokee and Afro-American. Later we'll hear from Anthony Favel. And of course our honorary Indian for the day, Lisa.
Okay.
We're going to call her May Killer. That's her new name, her new Indian name. So let's hear more from Dalannah.
Whoa! way higher, hey, yo, way higher, way higher, way higher, hey, yo, way higher, way higher, yeah, yo, way higher. Excuse me, way higher, way higher, hey, yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, yeah, yo. Way higher, oh, way higher. Way higher, yeah, yo. Way higher, way higher, yeah, you. Way higher, way higher, way higher, yeah, you. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, hey yo. Way higher, way higher, way higher, hey yo.
Wow, this is really something. You don't hear this every day in the downtown east side. Mostly we're hearing stuff like 6. Get it? 6? Anthony, you get it, don't you? We don't get to hear a lot of indigenous music, especially
Oh, I
the
see.
music that you're playing, right? Usually we're hearing people like 6. There's a cop over there that means 6 in
Right.
street terms.
Right.
Right? I'm keeping 6 today. How about you? Huh? You gotta keep 6 downtown east side. If you don't, you never know. They just might come up and cuff you, incarcerate you, maybe even beat you. Who knows? Okay, I'm getting a little dark. I know. It's a really easy place for me to go. It's how I swing. So, Dalannah, why don't you tell these people a little bit about yourself?
Oh my goodness.
But don't tell us your age, though.
I'm proud to be 75 years old.
75. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Keep talking. So I grew up in Winnipeg. I have been a active addict. I have been homeless. I have been a finalist at the International Blues Challenge in Memphis. I have started the Downtown Eastside Center for the Arts, which is, I retired in January of 2020 after, 12 years of running the Downtown Eastside Center for the Arts. I am very much a an activist in the Downtown East Side from the perspective of believing in community, wanting to influence change, and being an example of possibilities, which is for many of us the contrary to what city officials, the mayor, administrative people tend to think of when they think of the downtown east side. It's all about fixing things. And so many of us, our perspective is that people are a gift to this world, and we should try and facilitate things that celebrate who they are and how they walk on Mother Earth. The teachings of our generation are as much about keeping the old as well as adapting to the current climate of the world. If you play with it, then I can't work the mic. So could I ask just leave it? Yeah. I think what is important right now is to learn how to be respectful. There's too much of a tendency to quickly judge, to relate your unwellness to other people. So I encourage each and every one of you who are listening this evening to think about where you are and what your relationship with yourself is like, and work on that instead of externalizing your pain and your unwellness. Get well. There's a whole life for you to live and enjoy. But you have to make the decision to get well. So please, at the very least, walk in a compassionate way. Compassion is love and kindness. Walk in a compassionate way. If you're hurting, please don't hurt other people. You know, and this world will begin to heal. Our people will begin to heal. And I recently have experienced some serious discrimination because I walk as a relative of Mother Earth in an Indian way. So that kind of judgment isn't acceptable. I mean, I just pray for the people that behave that way, with the hope that they will become aware. If you hurt me, you hurt the whole world.
That's right.
If you hate other people, you hate the whole world, and that energy goes out and influences the whole energy. So I humbly ask that each of you who are listening, be kind. Just be kind. And that's to yourself as well as the others. And that's to Mother Earth as well as the others. All my relations. Hey.
Gail Casla. Yeah, we are coming to you live from 8 East, and we just had devastating findings at the Kamloops school. There were 200 and plus children who were found in a mass grave, and since then there was 575 the last time I counted. I don't even want to count anymore. I'm afraid of what will happen within our communities if the numbers will go up. And apparently, did you guys know that there was a church that was burnt down in the Penticton Reserve and the Osoyoos Reserve? That was just today. So people are starting to react in a negative way. And so we have to really put an effort, as Dalannah says, to be kind to yourselves and to the others that you have in your lives, right? And I think that is one of the greatest things about working with Lisa here. We started working out of meeting each other at a conference about reconciliation. And I know many of us think that reconciliation died when we found those 200 and plus, 215 plus bodies. But this is a true testament that reconciliation can still happen between us. And this is an example of what it looks like, what it sounds like. It's like inviting us and celebrating with us on this very special day. She's facilitating an event so that we can be heard and so that we can be seen. So that's great. So what do we have next? Our Anthony Favel, Anthony McNabb Favel. We got Josette Jim in the house, in the hot seat over there. And we're coming to you live again from West Pender and Carroll. This is the second season of 8east TV and the grand finale. Anthony, say your piece or forever be silent.
Oh, hello there. Nice to be back. Cree, Vancouver.
Yeah?
My people have been coming here for well over 200 years.
Oh, well over 200, eh?
Well, yeah. We had some real estate issues back home, further east.
Uh-huh.
So we kept coming west.
Oh, okay, that's how it all went down.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. I will play a song. And hope you enjoy.
Yeah, that is the stuff right there. Anthony Favel on the flute. You know, Anthony used to be with a group called Urban Ghost Band, and before that, he was with a group called Indians and Dogs, and they would perform all over the city. Jimmy Siddler was a part of that group. Ellyse, his daughter, Kim Sue Goodtrack, who's usually an artist, she would play the drum, and even Dana Claxton. She would be up there on the stage kicking it with these guys, and they had a really, really neat sound. It was similar to, I would say, like a cross between Van Morrison and Janis Joplin. And then you got Anthony on drums and chanting up a storm. It was like nothing you'd ever heard before and probably will ever hear again. It was a 9-piece band.
We started out with 6 people.
Yeah.
With Indians and Dogs, and at the end, we were up to about 17 people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. True. The stage couldn't even hold them up there after a while.
Yeah, and I mean, you had Alicia, Kim Sue Goodtrack. You had well, at times, Cleo Reese was in the band. Teresa Marshall was in the band. There was Lisa Sazama. She was also one of the main. So it was quite a diverse group, and it was it was blues, it was jazz, it was folk, it was mixed mash of traditional First Nations and folk. Well, you name it, we were doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Just doing it, killing it, like you're Lisa May Killer or something.
Wow, that took a lot.
Yeah, that was a good one. Good one, Gennargy. You know, the more we laugh, so usually that means we're really sad. I know it's complicated, but the sadder we are, the louder we laugh and the more we laugh, because that is the medicine. We do realize, though, you have to cry first, right? So you can empty out all that toxic stuff so that then you can laugh like us. So if you're not laughing, then you got to go cry. Go cry somewhere and come back and have a laugh with us. Take it away, Lisa.
So baby, 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 where you been so long? Baby, 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 where you been? Where you been so long? You know, I've been waiting by the telephone. I've been waiting all night long. Ooh, you know, I got high last night, and I walked to my man's front door. Oh, I got high last night, and I crawled to my man's front door. Yes, I did. Well, he had a pistol packing mama, and this fool, I ain't gonna do that no more. Say, baby, the way you love me sometimes, I said, baby, the way you love me sometimes, it takes me to that special place where I lose my mind, and that's some good loving. Well, I ain't never been loved, and I hope I never will. Well, yeah, I've never been loved, and I'll hope, pray I never will. Because this loving proposition will get this poor fool killed. Yeah. Lisa, go ahead. Oh my Lord, Lisa K. Miller, everyone. I am never been loved, and I hope I never will. I am never been loved, no, no, no. Damn, I hope I never will. Because this loving proposition will get this poor fool killed. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Lisa K. Miller, aka Lisa May Killer, and Anthony McNabb Favel. This is how you swing at 8east TV. And have you three ever performed together? Or is this your first time? Like you're virgins or something? Hey, never. Watch it. Like
Always the first time.
There's always a... Yeah. Right on cue. Well, for considering that this is the first time these two have ever performed together, don't you think it's pretty fabiola or what? Like, let's hear it.
Thank you.
Like, if you guys were to have a band, what do you think would be a good name for you? Don't look at me, honey. Don't look at me, honey. The Naturals. This guy says the Naturals. O-D, O-D, natural. How about that? Anthony? It's kind of hard to beat Indians and dogs, right?
Speechless.
Speechless, okay. Oh, wow. So are we going to have another song? Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe later. Oh, we're going to go to a film now. Wow, what a treat. You got popcorn? Okay, good. Everybody pull out your popcorn. What's the name of the film, Lisa? It's Talahum Bigay. He's performing poetry for... Yeah, what she said.
Back. Tawahum Sika-san, Seze Tawahum Suyi. My name's Tawahum. I'm from Lusokidene, and I'm Plains Cree on my mom's side. Born and raised in Surrey. And then I'm Hungarian, British, 957 on my dad's side. I've got some poems to share with y'all. I'm mostly a spoken word poet. I do a bit of page poetry too. Trying to get some more stuff with music, so we're gonna have like improv with both of these beautiful instrumentalists and improvisers, and they're also equally beautiful instruments. Just incredible. And yeah, I'm gonna start off with like a few kind of shorter poems, like newer stuff to older stuff. This is day 2 of trial. And most jokes subsided, but I am having a really good hair day. How can I not be so fucking angry at the sickness, the sick men drilling boreholes, laying pipe, arresting protectors, jailing protectors, inconsistent. They call the shameful, undignified V-shaped stretcher used for hauling off protectors a limo, a prisoner limousine. My Sagittarian lawyer fires bolts through the corporal's protective surety, every word he said, not really knowing at any time But the word for his swagger turned stagger is emasculation. And this next one is, I don't know. I'm really self-indulgent with titles sometimes. It's called Make Like a Caribou and Hide.
Oh, that's good.
And it goes like this. Shield, oak and steel. A business suit of plate, mail. Tectonic eruption in a body strong enough in its violence to lift a pipe above his head in a kind of ceremony. Guardian, reflective green vest, unlike summer bird, shiny and wrinkled with a walkie-talkie. Remember the dogs and who trained them. Zip ties tackle isolated elders. The protection, environmental, technologic, like the sword or the saw, mill, or the Dawn dish detergent, to clean a duck feather while the spill shrinks or kills the sturgeon and salmon. The white blood cell, doors and bars to hold quantify quantum, while the white Ford F-350 carries a jet ski to smash plastic scraps over the stones, gray in the brook. Brace your wrist for impact. The oil tanker has run aground assessment. Assessed itself safe to transport jobs and camps and men and missing murdered women spilled like oil into the river. 1984 taught me many things, like how they will make a statement but mean another. Apology, declaration, ruling. The tree is just growing horizontally and without roots. Look how it splits into two. Wood, pulp, sawdust, a cloud that prospers into our lungs. Metal fragments and safer alternatives. Lead is toxic, but see how its thickness stops an invisible radiation. It's merely a necessary evil to piss blood. So yeah, I often write about the land or what's being done to the land. I've been a city boy all my life, and so it's concrete environments. 90% of the time, 5% of the time I'm actually enjoying nature, and then another 5% I'm doing paperwork. And so this next one's called the Poetics. It's a little bit more of a cheerful, kind of, for a second. The Poetics of Bureaucracy for Red Men. For folks who came from bush beginnings, I'm pretty sure I do a lot more paperwork than the average white man. Court system calligraphy, formatted documents, edgy typewriter font from Instagram, digital disclosures / shoulder cam footage, and lawyer layups. I say I can't do this alone, although I have signed funding applications, I've been that Debbie on the phone, asking for your supervisor so I can make it through university, or germ banter. Basically, I have wagered my token identity officially, enduring boring, racist railroading, polite, and sanitary clothing. I won't let this system swallow me. Though sometimes there is a hook in my cheek, a line stringing up, a sinker caught in my throat from gagging on this system. What do you want from this poem? I wrote it while in long-term engagements, charged with criminal contempt of court whose jurisdiction I refused to validate with vote or vice grip, or even an offer of surrogate poet laureate. I wrote it while in contact with land defenders from the north, channeling funds like redirecting rivers so they can dam up for the winter in their own contempt charges. I wrote it in an academic system that only supports me as the token, the one taken far by his passions, pornographic in his poverty, in his inspo marketability. I wrote it naive, like a recruit soldier brandishing a Beretta. Like one bullet might end a tyranny if it reached the right head. I wrote it on hold with the land registrar, a passed on call for 500 or 152 years, and when that manager picks up, I will say in English, land back. Can we give it up for the instrumentalists? If there's anything I'm not used to, it's getting to actually work with instrumentalists. Oh no, I really hope that didn't sound like I was shooing y'all off stage. I just wanted to share some appreciation. I don't have any cool graphics. And that was actually pretty dope. It gives me ideas for aesthetics.
You're the cool graphic.
There's things I like hearing, so I'm an Aries. I just love things like that. It's just so nice and kind. Yeah, this next one starts with a little bit of Cree. I would translate it, but I'm actually so rusty on it that I don't. Oh no, I kind of know it. That's how bad it is, but like I understand the meaning of it more than I understand the exact words. So I'll do that and then y'all can begin. Tasahoa o mokumanasa ni pikonaqua ni tasiniak ekwa ni tatacho ni tachakosa ni wanahoeana ni sanana kiki si winakan ekwa maskiki lapoi ekwa utanaka. I can't drive shit or at all. My thoughts speed down Hastings and the bus lanes screech past stop, slow, yield to oncoming traffic. Tears welling, I'm still in bed. Technology, alarms set too late, apps to close Facebook for me, calendar, notifications. In Twitter threads, spun webs, tricksters on red, sticky in my sleep, blue light. Emotional processing, held breaths, stale air, closed windows. I said held, but meant deep. Text abrupt, triangles, circles, lines, become words in my mind. Overstimulation. I wake to birds, fluttering against branch, but away from here, in response to clangs and clanks, downtown bang from neighbors reaching for the sky with hired hands, with hard hats and drills, and I'm reaching for my phone, take it off airplane mode, laying on my bed in my living room. I can't hear ancestors over crowded cranium, can't cling to extended kin when I don't visit. Lutzoke had bedrock, ravens and quiet. Here, it is always buzzing. Always. Since I'm kind of like choosing my poems on the fly, can I get like a time check? Am I doing all right? Yeah? For a few more?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Kind of just going in that same vein. This one's called It's Always Bedrock, after Caitlin Purcell. And it starts with a little bit of Cree too. Ni pawatan wichipwe anek, ne petos meko iwikiyan tutwayak ekwa aima. Late night flashbacks. Bring me Dene country Yellowknife. And I see hard and quiet men on hard and quiet land rising over bedrock, where bottles break to chip away over glass lake, and this bedrock image is on a repeat track over dusty roads, crossing Yellowknife, city of a couple tens of thousands of brown stones and Chippewayan folks. I walk to the edge of town, swift twist towards northwards bookstore. Isn't there something about Dene storytellers? Falcons and ravens flitting across streets, and hard Dene men know something about flitting across streets and still somehow surviving, while the diamond offices still shimmer and bedrock cornerstone is still in the summer. And then I have 2 pieces left if there's time for that. One's a little bit of a longer one, the other one's a little bit of a shorter one. Maybe like another 5 minutes. How's that feeling for folks? Just to check in. Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
Cool. And what I'll say about this is my sigil from Xʷməthkվəy, and I never wear this shirt. And I was like, why don't I ever wear this shirt? And then I like keep touching this part of the shirt that's coming off of the shirt. I'm like, right, that's why I put this away. It's just like,
because you still want to have the shirt.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's like a peregrine falcon over the lake, the Great Slave Lake, and that's just, I always think about that image when I'm in a tough time. It just feels nice. And yeah, that has nothing to do with my next poem. This next one's more so about Wet'suwet'en, everything that's going up there. My heart's up there. Always, there's just so much going on, like, and they're just like resisting in the cold always. Like, and I can't imagine that, even though I'm Dene. It's like, my ancestors are like, they're always kind of like, come on, tell them. Because it's like this cold, and I'm like, But yeah, I want to honor that, and that's definitely for this next track. It's more of a rap piece that I don't have memorized. Also, shout out to YouTube beats. Games that they play round and around, government, corporate sounds of the crown. Sea levels rise while coastlines drown. Unisot and lodge, boots on the ground. I witness courage, get them insurgent, reclaim where they belong. Wet'suwet'en strong, cause on one path is disaster, yo. We walk along the other with ancestors. Lethal overwatch, coastal gas link. Bullets and oil, do you see the link? If you didn't, you better click that link. Land and the culture, hands and hearts linked. They load the shell, cocked into the chamber. Cops are soldiers, even park rangers. Chill cook chiefs that once hanged here for protecting themselves against invaders. These pigs push a violent war chorus. Black snake cycles, horror chorus. Vancouver's such a great place for tourists. Wet'suwet'en and Gidimins will flourish when we push out expansion, decolonial tactics. Sun Tzu mechanics, I think I have had it. Art of war versus spoken word. You better stand on guard, cause the country cursed. I witness courage, get them insurgent, reclaim where they belong. Wet'suwet'en is strong. On one path is disaster, walk along the other with ancestors. Yeah, I witness courage, get them insurgent, reclaim where they belong. Wet'suwet'en is strong. On one path is disaster, walk along the other with ancestors. Cops spread shots like God from missionaries, mercenaries, pillaging salaries. Canada attacks, stand up, fight back, yo. Canada attacks, stand up, fight back. Red and brown make for blood, muddy muck. A threat for man camps coming in by truck. Missing and murdered women, it ain't bad luck. The system was built to be corrupt, so the cops advanced on a colonial fit. Stewards protect, aware of their tricks, despite their courts, even UN drip. Calling it title, but it never sticks. Like snowfall, like snowfall, like snowfall, like snowfall, like snowfall, like snowfall. On one path is disaster, yo. Walk along the other with ancestors. I said on one path is disaster, yeah. Walk along the other with ancestors. On one path is disaster. Walk along the other with ancestors. last one is just to like fill the cup. After it's kind of like I go spend a lot of energy in my rage and I'm sad, and it's not like this is any less sad, but I think it fills the cup after. So it's called Bury the Competition. I learn about my people from fellow Dene and Cree just to forget immediately. Ingrained Western pedagogy from residential school teachers to cross-parent preachers still trying to kill the Indian in the child 100 years later. But this blood memory, yo, it goes back further. What incantation unlocks that? My train and off the track, safer by pipeline to prison system, yo. It makes me want to smash it. And I used to smash it. But beneath this hurt and angry is an endless ancestry, so I put down my tobacco and I lift up my prayers. Have you ever brought the remains of the dead to this stage with hope to heal and mend instead? I've dug up my ancestors' ashes to write this poem. Is it enough? Excavated urns, pour out the darkness, smudge the ink, trigger this PTSD to sprinkle all over this stage, hoping to strengthen my links between me and my past, my presence with your emotion. It's a sacrilege that could spark creator's wrath, though the most it does bring up is my own. But trust me, it is enough to watch this house go up. The glazed taste of shame, smells of dust and shattered ghosts. I've dug up my ancestors to write this poem when they've been with me this entire time whispering, let us rest. You are always enough. Merci, Joe.
Hey!
Follow me on Instagram and buy my chapbooks. And thank you to the organizers for inviting me and everyone who works to put these on over and over and over again. Like, this is the 4th concurrence gathering, eh? That's dope. That's so great. So thank you for bringing this community together. Merci, Joe.
You're listening to me, RG, and I'm coming to you live from the 8 East on East Pender. We're celebrating Aboriginal Day with Lisa K. Miller, Dalannah Gail Bowen, Anthony McNabb Favel, and now the Fraser Valley Drummers. We got Elder Florence Thomas, Cynthia Jim Woods, Cynthia Jim, as well as Josette Jim and Lorina Jim. Give them a big hand. Yeah, look at them. I said to Josette, you look great. And she said, I know. I know. But wait until you hear them play. This is going to be the medicine that we all need. Check it out. Take it away, ladies.